So great time for sellers to sell if they have that intention to sell that property. Is it a good time to buy? Strangely, it could be the same answer. Yes, I know people hate that we talk about it on both sides of our mouth. Yes and yes, how can that be? But the fact is, interest rates are at record lows still. So, you can buy a property now, and I'm talking about investment properties. You can buy now um, with a lower interest rate, which means your cost of debt is going to be lower. And The other thing is, we have a trend here in California because of the lack of construction, lack of building, for so many reasons, cost of materials, and one thing that's not often talked about, municipalities are charging builders a fortune for permit fees before you stick a shovel in the ground. You might have $40,000 to $70,000 in fees. So that's not going to change for a while. So the pressure on housing is going to keep increasing. So buying now at a low interest rate locks you in at a low rate. If we have inflation, if we have spiraling real estate prices, guess what? Your costs aren't going up for debt expense, but the value of your property is going up every year. You've got appreciation. Um, Rents are strong. We have 1% vacancy factor right now. Guess what? That's going to cause pressure on rents for the next 1, 2, 3 years until things sort of settle down. So what does that mean? Well, you can look at rent increases for sure for the next 1 and 2 years. And all those factors help make it, a good time. It's not like a bad time. The one thing you have to worry about is, there is a lot of competition for properties. So trying to buy a duplex or fourplex can mean competing with 5 and 10 other buyers. Um, Work with a good, strong professional to help negotiate on your behalf, and do the best you can, and keep your emotions out of it, and just try to look at it, the numbers and the future potential.